Hello there guys, Matthew here, bringing you my version of the Call of Duty breakdown trailer. This is not going to be the fully fledged trailer. I did try that, it's not working. This is going to be screenshots, but the information I have is eye-opening, so stick with it if you can. So, right off the bat, you first see a spoiler. Sergeant Frank Woods, who was in Black Ops 1, he's back with his oxygen tank, looking worse for wear, but he's back. We thought he died, we don't know how he survived, but we'll find that out, I'm sure. The second thing you'll notice is the date and the year. The year is 2025. Now, this is Treyarch, Q second image. This is Treyarch, I feel, best opportunity to make Call of Duty back on track. I think this is the best opportunity because of a number of things. Mainly because they've given themselves such the best time gap, not too far in the future where you get aliens and guns and lasers, all this crazy stuff, spaceships, none of this stuff, but big enough to give them freedom. And it's that freedom that will excel this game, and I'm pretty sure it'll be fantastic. I'm just hoping that they'll use this chance and just make it the best Call of Duty game since Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Third image you can see here is of an aeroplane. Now I took this screenshot because it showcases how old and new tech will be in this game. How like the time gap's not that big where you still have old and new tech working together, because you can see here how this looks like an aeroplane with vertical like flight system, and evidence suggests that in future warfare or future mobility, everything we drive around or everything we fly in will be vertical lifted with fans. Where we get that energy from, I don't know, but that's something in the single player campaign will deal with. The next clip is quite eye-opening. I don't think many people have picked this up. This is a helicopter. People know that, obviously. I don't know exactly what the name is, but this will be used in multiplayer and single player, I'm pretty sure. But what's noticeable about this though is on the blade, on the back right as you look at it from bird's eye view, it has the word Charlene written on it. Now Charlene is written on in such a way, in the style of writing, as Black Ops 1 did, where you could write things on your weapons. So I think this is going to be a kill streak, and whether or not you can put your like game tag or your name on the blade, yes, to be seen, but evidence suggests that, excuse me, this could be it. This hard evidence that this is it. So that's good. This helicopter is a major part of the trailer and a major part of the single player campaign, I'm sure. The fifth image showcases really the roboticness, I could say, of the tech that will be used in Black Ops 2. It's interesting because if anyone's ever played the Warhammer 40k tabletop game, you'll know that these look a lot like the Tau army. I'm not a big fan of myself, but if you research Tau, I'm sure you'll get what I mean. Same colour and everything, looks very, very Tau-ish, if I can say that. This machine is called the Claw. It will be in the single player majority. I'm not sure if it'll be in the multiplayer as of yet. The sixth image is really, as you can see on the rocket, there's like a red star, that's China. This image is to really show you what the single player will be about. What it will be about is terrorists have hacked into or put a bug into American and China technology, and thus form creates tension between China and America, and they have a war, they have a fight or some sort, and they think it's one of them fighting each other, but really it's the terrorists sitting back, eating their popcorn, laughing their heads off because they've just created this mess. So it'd be interesting how this plays out in the single player campaign. The seventh image is just, it looks like a blackbird. I took this image because you'll be seeing a lot of these in the campaign too. These are drones. We don't use them often in our warfare present day in real life, but everything suggests that in the future we'll be using a lot of these. As I said, they do look a lot like blackbirds. Whether or not this will be a kill streak or you could control it, well, we'll see. 8th image. This is the first image we get to see where it showcases downtown Los Angeles. You can see some solar panels on the roof. That's how they could get energy. A lot of things in the future will be energy related. So, and wind farms, those are in the trailer as well if you look careful enough. But just shows you how much destruction Los Angeles is on the way. And there's an image in the future that showcases how bad the damage can get. Image 9 is a very, very strong image. It showcases a lot of what Black Ops 2 is going to be about. This is one of those helicopters we've seen previous, but it's first person mode and it looks like it can be controlled. Now, how Black Ops is going to be differentiating itself from all the other Call of Duty games is how they convey the story, and how they're going to differentiate it now is through a technique called branching narrative. Basically what it means is it's not a linear start, middle, end. It's not straightforward like that. You have certain points in the campaign where things can change. Now this will be done with certain missions called Strike Force. This is what Call of Duty how they will do branching narrative. Certain points, Strike Force, you take control of a group of soldiers, whether it's a big group or a small group, I don't know. But what strengthens this is on this image, on the bottom left, you can see tap left bumper, hold left bumper, and some squad actions. This is Xbox 360, the graphics look fantastic. So tactical, you got to think tactical in this Black Ops game, so it's looking quite good on that front. The Black Ops colours, originally in Black Ops 1, take Nuketown for example, we had reds, yellows, greens, double rainbow on Nuketown, looked fantastic. The colour palette will definitely be carrying over Black Ops 2, look nice and visually appealing, I think it will. Image 10 showcases iPads, the ability to have iPads on your wrists now. That is a joke. I don't know how these technology will be implemented, but I'm sure we'll find a way. Image 11 is very good, because I think this is definitely going to be a kill streak, and it'll definitely get rid of the campers. I can hear you all rejoicing now. Seeing through walls, I don't think how good it'll be used in the single player campaign, but multiplayer, I'm thinking of many things I could do with that. Get rid of those silly campers. Image 12, this is a point in the trailer where I think the cheesiest line is ever put forward by Sergeant Frank Woods. He says, "But no one ever wondered what happens when the enemy takes the keys." He's hinting at the fact that terrorists took the keys, taking over control of the helicopters and the technology rather. So it's interesting. It's not a very good line, I don't think, but it's funny. Image 13 is of Los Angeles and how much destruction Treyarch can program onto that city. It looks crazy. I'd like to mention here that we'll be able to fly jets in Black Ops 2. This will both be on rails and off rails. Evidence will be in the trailer. If you look carefully enough, I will mention further on. Now, image 14, this is another story-based image. The guy you see the back turned to is the main enemy. He's the terrorist who's created all this. We don't see much of him. In fact, I don't think we see him at all in this trailer. I think we'll see more of him in later events that Call of Duty will hold. Interestingly enough, in Black Ops 1, the co-writer for Batman Dark Knight, which was released in 2005, the co-writer of that came in and did some work on Black Ops 1. I'm happy to say he'll be back for Black Ops 2 and will be doing the whole game, and this is how he's doing it, and he's taking the branching narrative away, which is fantastic. Image 15 shows Off the Rails Jet Combat. Off the Rails Jet Combat. This is great. Off the Rails Jet Combat. Fantastic. I'm looking forward to playing some of that. Image 16 is just destruction, and you can see the police car, and this is again showing how old tech and new tech is quite close together, not too far, not aliens or lasers. You got the police car, looks like an ordinary police car. Fantastic. It was 17, futuristic pistol, quite big, thick. Maybe we can see a little emblem there, don't know, looks like a bit of a QR code, not quite sure on that one. Image 18, we have Sergeant Frank Woods' son. Now, you'll be playing as Sergeant Frank Woods' son in 2025. You'll be thrown back and forth between 2025 and the 80s, where you'll be playing as Sergeant Frank Woods in the 80s. In the 80s is Russia against Afghanistan and all these Asian forces. So it'll be interesting to see how you can switch between them two. There's always been switching campaign stories in Black Ops, so I'm happy that this is going to be in it. Image 20, image 19, we have On the Rails Jet. This looks like the images on top of the jet. It looks on the rails to me. Just evidence of on the rails. Image 20 is where we see the 80s action on horses. Treyarch are very, very happy, and they want to gloat about the fact that they got horses into the development studio, not to do any programming or anything, but they stuck light coloured balls on it and did some motion capture, so the horses should look detailed enough, although I must say Red Dead Redemption beat them on that one. The next image I think people would love to see is, it looks kind of AC-130 or similar, and if you look carefully on the image at the bottom, it says something like X-137, I may be wrong on that one, 147, and then Pegasus. This may be what you'd be controlling, or like a code name, but it does have points next to it. Points like mean experience, so this could be in the multiplayer campaign, or maybe one of the Strike Force camp missions, we don't know. But there is bright coloured white dots that resemble people on that, so that's quite cool. Image 23 is a tagline, "The future is black." We'll be seeing a lot of that from Black Ops 2 in the coming months. And finally, the Black Ops image, the release date 13th of November. That's confirmed. Fantastic, can't wait. Be in tension with Halo 4 and all those other games, but I'm sure it'll succeed. Some last tidbits I'd like to mention though is there'll be a female soldier in for all you male gamers, and for all you female gamers you have Sergeant Frank Woods, if you're into that kind of thing. So that is the female soldier. Branching storyline I've already mentioned. Strike Force, yep. Apparently Treyarch multiplayer development team know that people go into the multiplayer with different play styles. They say they might take away the creator class system. This is a rumour, I don't know if this will be true or not, don't know how it will work, but if they did that, it'd be interesting to see. Apparently there would be no multiplayer maps or things happening in the 80s timeline rather, which is sad and good. Sad because some of the maps on the trailer looked quite good. Good because we're done with that Arab stuff now, all the Asian stuff rather. We need some new stuff, and this is fantastic. We've got 2025's timeline. Zombies, definitely confirmed, 100% going to be in the game. Call of Duty Treyarch would not be without zombies, eh? They did say that zombies could take something from multiplayer, so it'll be interesting to see how that pans out. And I think that is it. All I have left to say now though is thank you very, 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 very much for watching this video. Please share it if you find people might find it interesting, maybe picked on something different that you might not have picked up on. But yes, thank you very, very much for watching, and whatever you're doing now, have a fantastic day, and peace out my home skin and biscuits.